stuff. You gotta condition the glass. Remove any contaminants. Guys, Friday. A lot of people's favorite day of the week, except for Ed. So I got a package. I got a package from the horny one. And it says, "You must open on camera." And another beautiful job by the U.S. Postal Service. And then, of course, she just has to, like, hang out because she wants to see what's in it.
Well, I brought it downstairs, so yeah.
It was delivered. Okay, what are we looking at today?
What are we looking at today, being that it's Fabulous Friday?
So you're going to make me do this first? Okay, fine. There you go. There you go, Jim. Open on camera. So Jim didn't particularly care for the high point, I'm guessing.
I'm guessing that's probably... Yeah, no.
Even those fucking packing peanuts. I know you purposely do this shit. You're a dick. Did I tell you guys the story of one of the last times? He sent, I mean, it's hard to knock a guy because he sent ammunition and all sorts of fun stuff. But the ammo opened up. And somehow between Florida and here, there wasn't a packing peanut that if you took this and cut it into about 75 pieces, there wasn't one piece bigger than that in that box. Every one of the hollow points actually had a packing peanut stuck in the end of the bullet. There was frickin' packing peanuts everywhere because I tried and then just gave up.
Well, you now know what's going to happen. Everybody's going to give you smushed packing peanuts from this point on because they know how much it irritates the hell out of you.
Let me move these firearms out of the way so I can get to the... Did I mention how sweet the Smith & Wessons are? Yeah. That's something Jim won't argue with at all. Even though he's an asshole.
There's only two types of men you can't argue with. Mr. Smith and Mr. Weston, Mr. Harley and Mr. Davidson.
Is there like a box laying over there that I could... Packing peanuts already going everywhere. That I could put some of these packing peanuts in.
Why don't you just take that baggie and put them in that packing peanuts in the baggie?
So I had the brew review go an hour because I was opening up Jim's shit. Red Brick Hype Whale Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels with oak chips. And this one weighs in at 10%. Okay, we're off to a good start. Somewhere in here there's a penis or something, I'm sure. You just keep digging in there until you find the magic penis.
What the hell do I want with another penis? One's enough. One's enough.
Yeah, that's what she said. Literally. Perfect. Florida beer. Casper's Porter. Robust Porter. I don't see an alcohol percentage on it. So far, I have to give him credit for the fact that he's sending dark beers. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like my IPAs and all, but if I had to give up on, you know, that whole proverbial, someone comes to the door and says you can have all of whatever style beer you want, but that's it. You don't get any other choices. I would. That's it. Where's the penis?
Yes, Jim.
Oh, he's just kind of like trying to psych me out and shit. Innis and Gun. Rum aged.
Now you're talking rum.
I've actually had something from this company brewery before. I haven't had this, and if memory serves, it was very, very good. 6.8% beer aged with rum oak chips. It's got all that like official shit on it.
Yum, rum.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd love it.
Just the rum part.
Yeah, I don't think we can segregate out the
rest of it.
Oh, and a can of chicken noodle soup. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dogfish Head Fresh and Blood IPA. 7.5%. Real citrus, including orange, peel, lemon, and blood orange juice. I have not had this. I haven't even seen this. Oh, and another can of chicken noodle soup. Thanks, Jim.
You know, he's going to kick your ass for that.
Well, he's not going to make it to the shoot this year, so I guess he can kiss my ass from afar. Weibacher Insanity. Ale aged in oak barrels. I'm noticing the theme here. Jim is, I don't know, Jim. My guess is just off of these titles, your record for the shittiest beer isn't going to get busted by you this time around. This one is 11.1%. Aged in oak barrels. Okay.
Very nice. You also have another package upstairs, but I don't know what that entails.
Who's it from?
I don't know. It just said leave it at the door if no one's home.
You didn't bring that one down?
No. Hey, you better, Doc.
Be like...
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Kind of bad for you, seeing there's one sitting right here.
Yeah, oops.
You screwed up.
Kind of not going to work out so well for me.
You screwed up.
Okay, well, okay, Jim, thanks. I guess the Facebook post makes up for not putting a dildo in the box. And Steve Bush, you can go fuck yourself. Unsubbed.
Was he the one that put that beautiful picture on there today of you?
No, Jim did.
Oh, Jim did.
He's the one that made it, though.
Oh, okay.
But even Steve, who is a social delinquent, as you well know, somehow didn't post it to Facebook, but he did give it to Jim, and Jim had no problems posting it to Facebook. Assholes. Okay, where were we? Oh, that's right. We were gonna try to break in and do a brew review. What are we looking at today? We're looking at Samichlaus Classic Malt Liquor, 14% by volume.
Well, that ought to get her done.
From Eggenberg. I don't know if this officially counts as a shoe-in for it being a 10. It's not quite aluminum. Top of it is generic, but does say Samichlaus.
Samichlaus?
Samichlaus.
Okay. That's just weird. Okay then.
Is it twist off? No. So, I guess that qualifies. Oh, and yes, I said I would try to get to the bottom of it, and yes, Strat from Strat Brew Reviews did pass away. So, I guess there'll be no more brew reviews from Strat, so rest in peace, Strat. I'm sure you went to the big brew house in the sky. He did a lot of, not only did he review stuff, but he actually did videos making stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the things I haven't ventured to try yet myself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We have this properly seasoned glass.
That's just an excuse for you to have an extra beer. Who the hell are you kidding?
No.
Oh, give me a
Serious?
break. Oh, yeah, just like the wine bottles. They got to be seasoned, too. So let me go work on that for a while.
Well, smell this glass.
Give me a break.
Is
It smells like beer.
What am I about to put into it? Duh.
That does not make any sense whatsoever. It was just
Sure.
an excuse.
It doesn't smell like rancid. It just smells like fresh beer, and I'm about to.
Where in the world have you ever come across a rancid glass? Really? You're just the hole's already dug. Don't even try to get out.
Shelby, gonna take this one for me?
Nice try.
Wanna open my beer for me?
Oh, wait. That was an epic fail. You can't... Wait.
Oh, for God's sakes. I guess if it was a wine bottle, the bitch would be open by now, wouldn't it?
Hell yeah. It's not a wine bottle.
Facebook tomorrow. Steve Bush, dickhead. Unsubbed. Well, thank you.
Okay, well, on that note, I'm going, because I'm not going to be your beer bitch anymore, though.
Yes, technically.
Wench.
And
That's what you're going to say, wasn't it?
And we know that no matter how it turns out, this is going to be good, because this is one of the glasses. From Matt. Want to try some 14% beer?
No.
It's malt liquor. Malt lick her.
Not malt lick him, huh?
Want to drive up to Beaver Bay and go to Beaver Liquors?
No.
I shit you not. I wonder if that's still open.
I don't know, but it would change the name if I were them.
It's an actual liquor store in
Can
Beaver
you imagine
Bay.
if you're
Beaver Liquors.
Hey, where do you work?
Oh my God. There's some serious... Oh, does that smell good or what?
No, it doesn't smell good. It smells like toilet water.
It does not smell like toilet water.
It does too.
Oh, you know what this smells exactly like?
Toilet water. Okay, I have to go now.
She hasn't been following the news, but I found out where Lars lives. He's dead.
Cheers, Lars. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for delivering my big package.
Oh, brother.
And holding my penis.
Great. I look forward to that being on Facebook with all kinds of comments from all my friends.
Oh my god. Okay, 15 minutes in, he finally opens the beer. Thank you, Stephen Bush. No, this smells just like the Dogfish Head 120 that's been aged for over a year. Just everything that, oh man. Samichlaus. Another one from NYHAP. It's actually not even a real picture. Okay, well, it has, honestly, for a color, it looks like Coca-Cola, but this is, I have to say, you know, I really like Lagunitas Sucks as far as the way that smells, and that Dogfish Head 120 after it's sat in the cellar for over a year, and this you can just, the alcohol breaking down, and Dogfish Head is the same thing. I mean, you're talking, I've seen everything from 18 to 21% for Dogfish Head. Oh, and I've got that I'm gonna sneeze sensation going. You know, where your eye starts to twitch and your brain waters. Oh, that just smells really good. I hope it's not going to be wasted when I drink it. So, cheers, guys. And you can see that for whatever standard they use, it's actually 11.2 fluid ounces. Castle Brewery, Egginsburg, product of Australia. Yeah. Down under, eh? Take off, eh? Probably. Okay, so cheers. 14%. Good. To be honest, I don't know if it's as good as that aged Dogfish Head, and I haven't seen any of that. So I've got none of that I can age. You know, I do have, what do I do? I have the one in here. Yeah, one in there that's aging. In NYHAP, when you see this, in case you're wondering, what the hell's my shit? I have a package of stuff heading out to NYHAP, but I was trying to find something good to stick in the box for him, and if not good, at least something that he can't get there. So that's what the delay is. So tomorrow I might run over to Keyport and grab that, which means it would be in Monday's mail heading your way. Now, I can say, if I were to take a long pull off of this, I know there'd be warming. Is there booziness per sip? No, there's not. It has a, oh, this has got JR10 Desert Gold written all over it. It's definitely sweet up front. Not syrupy sweet, not quite as sweet as JR10 Desert Gold, but right up there. And as a complete side note, he seems to be having a love fest with Chuck lately, and vice versa. And I cannot think of a more disturbing image in my life than that. And yes, I can picture it. As a matter of fact, I can probably have somebody Photoshop it. When it comes to the shoot in September, it's a damn shame that one of the two of them is an asshole and the other one is extremely busy. Hang on, I gotta check this. This is important shit. Okay, let's break into some comments because I really don't want this one to go an hour. My plan was, it's not as early as I had hoped anymore. My plan is to lower the quality, which fits right in with what you're already watching, but try to have it uploaded before Blog Radio tonight. Which, if you see this before Blog Radio, come on over. It's round number 2 with Artist and Tony. We had a serious problem the first time, and if anybody actually heard that show, you were very tenacious in seeking it out, or you saw the link on Facebook because, yeah, there was a small issue, and the original link for the show never worked once it got back up and running. So a lot of people missed it. Artistan, Tony is a great guy. Tony's the kind of guy that you can sit and talk to for a long time, and he never watches this shit, so I can say whatever I want about him over here. But Tony's the kind of guy you can actually just sit and talk to, and he just has that. First of all, right off the bat, he's got that almost metered characteristic to his voice, and it's just like, and but on top of all of his life experiences and his passion for for his family first, which I could not appreciate more, to actually see a structured, intact husband and wife and children has become such an abnormal thing these days. That originally was my goal. Unfortunately, I married a prostitute. So, if you see this before Blog Radio, come on over. Otherwise, well, that's what you missed. Stephen Bush, the head honcho of dickiness. First, nerds. Johnny Concho was actually second. Let's see, does he even realize it? My screen said I'm second. Don't tell me if I'm not. Cheers. Johnny, you were second. Heffy67, whoever he is, was third. Mike Witowski, constant fourth. You know, Mike, you just keep missing the podium. But in my world, it's all good. And in the liberal world, the last comment still gets a little award, because they would award everybody. It doesn't matter. Bulwark 1911, nerd alert. Bulwark 1911, I just called to say how much I care. Hazman 440, burp. Hazman 440, PBR me ASAP. You know, as I had already stated, the domestic shit is pretty much off the table for me. I don't care. I go with that whole life is short, and I guess I've turned into a beer snob. I don't drink that much. I'm just practicing to be like Hillary. But PBR, I have to say it's not as bad as I would have thought, coming back and then giving it another try. So Paul might be onto something. Stephen Bush, That Hammerhead dude subbed me too. Damn. He used the same exact comment. I don't feel so special now. Maybe I should do that to gain subs. Stephen Bush, yeah. Strat passed away a few weeks back. No idea how. JR10, Desert Gold. Okay, so I have a question for you. So, not for nuttin', Joey Cuz said to say this. It demands attention. Glock 19 versus the Walther PPS 9mm. Well, that JR10, that's actually kind of vague. Are you saying... I don't know what you're saying. If I was to put the two of them side by side, well, I don't have a Walther PPS 9mm because Chuck is sending one, which means I will still be waiting for one in a decade from now. But Glock 19 versus PPS 9mm. See, I don't know if that's... You wanted me to answer some question on that? You know, I'm like supposed to get that and then put the two of them up against each other. Reliability. Here, I'll just make this a cliff noted as fast as possible, as vague as I can possibly get, just like your question for my answer. The Glock 19 versus a PPS and 9mm. Yes. JR10 Desert Gold. Go to Minnesota for Somalis or Arizona for tamales. You choose. I agree with Hazman. I like tamales. Somalis, they can go to hell. Which, I guess Minnesota is probably a staging for that. USAF Ed 9th. Oh, good. It's my hollow point with the read more button necessary. Hold on a second. This could be critically important.
You took the laundry down, I see.
Yeah. That's the way I roll.
Thank you. But you took my shorts that were clean that I hang up last night.
Did I or did I not find your shorts on the floor of the bedroom?
That's what I said, if you'd listen carefully.
Why, if they were so precious to you, then why were they on the floor of the bedroom?
Because I was too tired
But, as a side note,
to put my shit away.
her shorts do look best at the foot of the bed.
Alright then.
Okay, my hollow point. You're just in time for a Chuck seminar.
Chuck bashing?
Yeah. No, not bashing. I'm just reading what he has to say here.
Oh.
You had to make an appointment and pay for the butthead cut. PPS M2 and 9mm on the way. Yeah. Anybody writing this shit down? Hope I beat NYHAP and Ed. That sneaky Johnny will probably beat me. You have an active imagination. 308 and 45 supplies on the way. Maybe Jay can help you out with the 5.7 ammo. He does make it.
Gotta love chuckles.
Did you know Minnesota leads the nation in GoFundMe accounts? My brother sells Fords. I can have him hook you up. He'll deliver. Coming here wouldn't work out for you.
I'm just gonna leave that one alone and scoot right back upstairs.
Am I cooking? Am I cooking tonight?
I didn't go to the store.
We could order from that shitty Chinese place.
Oh, if you're gonna cook Chinese, then yes, by all means.
Ugh. Well, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
We.
It's a gamble. All the time, I know.
It's been a while since we both have gone, hey, it's not bad this time. Usually it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Last time I think we both got Got schmoozed. Hornet Fixer, top 10, whatever. Smile Money, Artist and Tony back again? Nice! Hopefully the show will stay on the air this time. Nice. Thank you, Smile Money. Sharky762, haven't heard from you in a while, my friend. Damn! I take the family on vacation for 2 weeks and you get the 5-7 back from its trip. I knew I had to go catch up on things, but this will cause some loss of sleep. Ah well, it's all good. Glad Jay got it back to you in the way you like it. Hell yeah, Sharky. So, normally, I wouldn't do this. It did not make an appearance yesterday on my side. I'm wearing my jammies, so the holster is working just a little bit too good. Sharky, first of all, oh my God, all of you people are, hello. Seriously? That's okay, it's focusing on the flag. See, lint, that means I'm carrying it. Yeah, Stephen Bush. Oh, see, it just doesn't take long. Night sights. Trigicon night sights. Polished pins. Robar coating on all internals and barrel and steel. I'll not comment on what this safety selector looks like. That is one of Jay's custom triggers. More Trigicon sights. Yeah. All 4 of the mags got dipped. And HD springs on the barrel, which if you got no fine, Sharky, I'll be happy to show it to you because I know Chuck is going. Please show that to me again. You do not have to fire the weapon to disassemble it. Robar. Oh, yeah, that's right. They have definitely a unique setup in it. So an HD spring. So the guide rod, which doesn't exist, the mainspring is on the barrel in the 5.7. And people that think that it's all just a plastic gun, no, it's steel. It just has plastic on the exterior for lightweight, durability. I mean, why are we talking about plastic guns? What's a Glock? Just easy, and as El Tenda would say, easy peasy. More Robar. Polishing, adjustments, tuning on the extractor, tuning on the sear, tuning on the trigger. Jay doesn't let shit leave unless it, I don't even know what he even says that his minimum requirement is. 3.5 pound trigger? Well, right now I get 3 pounds, and this will continue to get better as the Robar has a break-in period. No, I haven't got out and shot it yet. Jay was the last person that got to shoot this. And the lawyer feature has been removed. Again, some people may argue with me. I don't care. Go ahead and argue all you want. There is no side of the argument that, as far as I'm concerned, that justifies a magazine disconnect. When this gun left, as soon as the mag was out of it, it would no longer do this. oh, sorry, safety, would no longer do this. And then that's 3 pounds, and then here's the reset. In case you missed it, here's the reset. I am running it +1, so that's 21 rounds. Right now I have 2 mags, my backup mag, which is in this pocket, and these are the T6Bs. So, Sharky, 762. I have to honestly say, oh, and let's see what else. He put the new style magazine release in it, and you can tell that, you know, he's made modifications, because one of the things that mag disconnect does is actually push the mag out. But anybody wondering if the mag still pops out of this or not? Yes. Yeah, it's an incredible pistol. I know there's people out there that would be like, I couldn't see investing that kind of money, not only in the pistol. You're depending on where you find these. You know, around here, this is a $1,500 gun new. Then you add Jay's work to it, and you've, you know, for the most part, you've doubled the price of the gun. I know there's people out there that say they would never carry something like that. It's just too much of an investment. Me, I think life is too short. I want to carry the gun that I enjoy, that I like the way that it looks. I like the, well, I don't know about the before part shoots. I really like the way that it shot before. Before it left, I thought it had a pretty decent trigger in it. I thought it had a pretty decent reset in it. And as far as, it's a devastating little round with a lot of zip to it. I mean, there's a reason that you can just go buy American Eagle off the shelf and it'll go straight through bulletproof glass, let alone any of the shit from Elite Ammunition. So, thanks, Sharky. Hornet Fixer. Oh, a soup joke. How original. ... Not. You better be glad I'm not making it to the shoot this year. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, you little piece of shit? Gandalf impersonator? Why don't you come up here and knock this off me? Remember Robert Conrad? The Energizer battery commercials? Oh yeah? Oh yeah, Jim? Why don't you come up here and knock this off, huh? A soup suppressor. Just making sure the alcohol wasn't taking effect. Sharky 762. Well, that took a turn. It's always a sad thing when someone passes. Cheers to Strat. May he rest in drink and good stuff. Typing is hard on a freaking tablet in the kitchen. Hence the edits. Hornet Fixer. Wait. Was the Vaquero supposed to go to Chuck? Fuck Chuck. Jay from Elite Ammunition. Damn great movie. I don't even remember what movie I was talking about, Jay. I'm sorry. Ed, USAF. If that's true about Strat, rest in peace. Yeah, unfortunately it's true. Ed, the 5.7 is awesome, and I believe Jay is a really fine person. Someday, if I get a 5.7, I will send it to him for upgrades. Well, hopefully, I don't know how Jay's schedule's working out, but he knows when the shoot is, and he knows he's been invited. And the last comment for the second day in a row is Hammerhead Beer Reviews. I'm glad your dramatic pause wasn't the end of that sentence. Laugh out loud. Cheers, Hammerhead. 40 minutes. Time to go. Last comment, just for the fun of it. I'm going to hit the refresh button. Okay. Oh, here we got it. We got here. Then you know it's refreshed. Newest comment. Yep, newest comment. 2 hours ago from Hammerhead. This would go really good with Chinese food, so I'm just gonna milk this out. I don't know, that's the best way to describe it. If you can't actually go get one of these, then take a Dogfish Head 120 and watch it patiently for at least 1 year, and you'll get pretty close to what this is. I'm guessing the red fruit, raisin, date. Almost getting a little bit of deep cherry in there, but it's all coming at you in this just intense, like roasted sweet. What happens when a whole shitload of alcohol breaks down? I almost wish I had such a thing as the way of actually testing small batches of alcohol to see what is. I'm sure right now JR10's like going, oh yeah, you just need to get blah 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 blah, and you'd be able to weigh it, and got the meter and electronic stuff, and things would be blinking, and that kind of shit, to actually get the exact alcohol percentage. Now it would be a lot easier if you could just like doing a like diabetics, just one little drop and get an answer to that. But I am guessing that this right now, I would guess that this is beyond 14%. It's so good sipped. This is not a gulping. This is a sit back and enjoy it. Maybe I should just go find a few heavy hitters to send back to NYHAP. Definitely thanks, NYHAP. Samichlaus Classic malt liquor. That just doesn't even seem fair that you would even put that in there. 14% on the E scale. I'm gonna give this a 10. This is excellent. Ooh. What should we look at tomorrow? Now we got all sorts of shit from Jim. Arrogant bastard. 8% bourbon barrel aged. Aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels. Those Kentucky bourbon barrels are so much better. Got another one from NYHAP. I always enjoy doing this, and you can always tell who made it to the 45-minute mark, or stopped perfectly. Oh, as a side note, I also had the. And speaking of 9mm, that's funny. 9mm. Still, I don't care who you are. If you are looking for maybe you don't want it as a carry gun, because I know some people would be like, oh yeah, man, that's a big hunk of steel right there, and you know, I'm kind of a pussy, so I need something smaller. But you know, you can find these old Smiths at some pretty great prices. What amazes me is how many of these you can actually find unfired, which is stupid. But you know, the 5906, you know, it's a double stack, it's a double action, single action. Talk to Hornet Fixer or NYHAP, and you know, like Jim was like, you know, we can go down to blah blah blah, and you know, you can get something a little bit smaller. But you know, for me, the one thing that I am not negotiable on are on these. I mean, yeah, if I'm just filling out my collection and I want to try to beat Jim, good luck on that. For me, unnegotiable for an old Smith as a carry, I would prefer double stack. And I do not like the bobbed. I do not like the bobbed hammers. I want that hammer. I want to know that I can do that. And since I know there is a live round in this, well, see, I don't really care for the whole safety thing, so that's off. So at least it's, you know, that first shot is, you know, in a stressful situation where you don't know what's happening and your adrenaline is pumping, I like to go with the double action as my first shot. Which you could say, then just get the bobbed hammer. No, I'm sorry, it's a deal breaker. I want a real hammer and double stack because I like all these bullets. I mean, I've got this +1, so that's 18 rounds. 18 rounds. The only thing let me wait a second before I overspeak. I believe the only thing in the collection right now that beats this for capacity is the 5.7 at 21. Because Jim sent shit. Oh my god, there's so many good things in there. If I give you guys too many choices, then it just gets too convoluted. So let me pick the two that I am most interested in trying. I'm not a huge fan of rum, but I've really liked it in beers I've had. I really want to try this Dogfish Head, but it's an IPA, and tomorrow I just would like to have try something darker. I hate giving you guys 3 choices, but I'm going to give you guys 3 choices. Please, help me out. Tomorrow's brew review is either going to be, just put down Florida, Whale, or Insanity. So it's either going to be the Florida beer, Casper's Porter, the Hype Whale, or Weibacher Insanity. So, which one of these do you want to see me review? Florida, Whale, or Insanity? In the event of a tie, I will flip a coin, and that's what we're going to go with. These all sound good enough that they deserve their own brew review, and I have to. I feel like shit that I missed out on a review the other day, because every day that I don't do a review, that is, right now, at least $5 that Justin's final mission isn't going to see. And until some more people step up, like Ed, Jay, and Andy, and all pledge a nice dollar amount per brew review. You know, I mean, you can just click the link and go over and donate that you want, and if you want, leave it in the comment that you donated. I will be happy to tell the rest of you what you donated to Justin's Final Mission. Or you can be like Andy, Jay, and Ed, and say, I'll do $1 per brew review, or that's Ed and Andy. Or you can do $2 like Jay has done. So definitely want to thank those guys. That's why I hate even the thought of not doing the brew review. I mean, if I have to, we'll do PBRs every other day to make sure that there is a video up. And those guys, I know those guys don't have a problem with it anyway, because especially, not to take it away from either of them, I know how they all feel, but being that I talk to, actually I guess I talk to Jay and Ed every single day, but I know how Ed is, and Ed's ex-military, Justin, military, ex-military, whatever you want to call him, and there's just that camaraderie, Semper Fi, and Ed won't let it go, which that's fine because it's a good cause. 22 men and women that were willing to give their life to defend this country, give their life every single day unnecessarily to suicide. And Justin's final mission was to build a retreat so that these people have some place to go to get some help. I mean, I don't know if I mean, just like Justin, you know, I wish there was a network of somehow we could get some, you know, names and phone numbers and shit out there, because I know several of you that would be right there for that. I mean, if someone's going to do something terrible, and maybe the difference is picking up the phone and calling someone and having a chance to talk and making sure it doesn't happen. Meanwhile, let's just keep raising the money and make sure that those cabins get built, and there's counselors and there's everything that these people need to make sure they don't do something drastically terrible, like take their lives. They shouldn't. And we owe them that. If something happened over there that got them to the point that they're so messed up that they cherished life when they left and they want to take their own lives when they come back, we owe an answer to fixing that. And that is exactly what Justin was fighting for. And that's what we, as his friends, are going to continue to fight for. So, hashtag Justin's Final Mission. And I've taken a bunch of my friends' money another day for that cause. And I know they're just going, awesome. Okay, guys, let me know which of these three you want to see tomorrow. And Jim, well, the Facebook thing, asshole. But the beers, these all 5 of these look like they're going to be incredible. And a big thank you to NYHAP for the Samichlaus. That is great, and it's going to go good with Chinese. So, see you guys tomorrow. I'm out of here.